and gentlemen, now marching onto the parade field are the infantry men from Bravo Company, 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment.
Bravo again.
58th Infantry Regiment and Delta Company, 1st Battalion, 50th Infantry Regiment. The company commander for Bravo Company, 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment is Captain Jency Torres, and the company first sergeant is First Sergeant Frank Burkhardt. The company commander for Charlie Company, 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment is Captain Michael Butler, and the company first sergeant is First Sergeant Juan Franco. The company commander for Delta Company, 1st Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment is Captain Eric Flanagan, and the company first sergeant is First Sergeant Matthew Hill. The commander of troops for today's ceremony is Major Nathan Aubie, Executive Officer of 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to the invocation and remain standing for the arrival of the official party. Captain Elizabeth McGraw, 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment Chaplain, will offer the invocation.
Let's pray. Lord, today is a day of celebration. These soldiers on the field before us have completed 14 long weeks of training, and they did this to earn the title of infantryman. They have done what others would not or could not do, and so we celebrate in their accomplishment with prayer. As these infantrymen leave the world of training and take their places in their units, we ask that you bless them and be their protector as they carry out the task of supporting and defending the Constitution of our great nation. Amen.
The official party for today's ceremony consists of the 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Stephen E. Bourdon, and the battalion Command Sergeant Major William D. Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem. Gentlemen, if you are not in uniform, please remove your headgear. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
You gotta sit, you gotta stand.
The infantry soldiers graduating today come from many parts of the United States. The flags of the 50 states and 6 territories displayed in the museum symbolize the broad base of our national defense. The company standing before you have conducted a turning blue ceremony because blue is the color of the infantry. This ceremony culminated with each graduating soldier receiving the coveted symbol of the infantryman. The cross rifle insignia with the blue background disc. The Blue Infantry Corps. Turning blue signifies the rite of passage of these soldiers to carry on the finer traditions of the infantry. The infantry cross rifles, the blue disc, and the blue corps mark these soldiers as qualified to be the finest soldiers in the world. United States Army Infantrymen. These soldiers, most responsible for the training of these infantrymen are the drill sergeants, who are carefully selected by the Department of the Army. The drill sergeant campaign hat and badge have been a stoic symbol of professionalism and pride since 1962. At this time, the drill sergeant of the cycle for Charlie Company, 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment, Drill Sergeant Christine Slough, will recite the drill sergeant creed.
The drill sergeant creed! I'm a drill sergeant. I will assist each individual in their efforts to become a highly motivated, well-disciplined, physically and mentally fit soldier, capable of defeating any enemy on today's modern battlefield. I will instill pride in all I say, pride itself in the Army and in country. I will insist that each soldier needs to maintain the Army standard of military purity and courtesy consistent with the highest traditions of the U.S. Army. I will lead by example, never requiring a soldier to accept any task I would not do myself. But first, last, and always, I'm an American soldier, born to defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, both foreign and domestic. I am the drill sergeant. In blue flag.
At this time, the official party will present the award. The drill sergeant of the cycle and distinguished honor graduate will each receive the Army Achievement Medal, a 1-year membership in the National Infantry Association, and plaques from the United States Armed Forces Association, the Non-Commissioned Officers Association, and the Home Production for outstanding performance, as well as a gift card from Ranger Joe's. Receiving the Drill Sergeant of the Cycle Award from Charlie Company, 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment, is Drill Sergeant Christine Slough from San Bernardino, California. The Distinguished Honor Graduate from Charlie Company, 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment, is Specialist Joshua Richardson from Elizabethton, Tennessee. Receiving the Drill Sergeant of the Cycle Award from Bravo Company, 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment, is Drill Sergeant Michael Sabo from Lake Station, Louisiana. The Distinguished Honor Graduate from Bravo Company, 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment, is Specialist Daniel Steele from Oak Park, California. Receiving the Drill Sergeant of the Cycle Award from Delta Company, 1st Battalion, 50th Infantry Regiment, is Drill Sergeant Matthew Rainier from Fairfax, Virginia. The Distinguished Honor Graduate from Delta Company, 1st Battalion, 50th Infantry Regiment, is Specialist Luke Espy from Columbia, Maryland. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in giving these fine soldiers a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment, Lieutenant Colonel Stephen E. Fordon.
Good morning, how's everybody doing? What do you think of this fine infantry weather we ordered up for you? This is what it's all about. You may think they're miserable out there, but they're loving it. On behalf of the 198th Brigade Commander Colonel Voorhees and the Brigade Sergeant Major, Command Sergeant Major Blunt, I'd like to welcome our distinguished guests. Brigadier Jones retired, Colonel Fivecoat retired, and of course, our honorary Sergeant Major of 258 Infantry Regiment, Sergeant Major Jim Gallagher, and the honorary Sergeant Major of 150 Infantry Regiment, Sergeant Major Coakley. Friends and soldiers, thank you for attending today's ceremony for the newest graduating infantry soldiers. First, I want to thank all the families who sacrificed and traveled some very long distances to see their loved ones transform and graduate from civilians to infantry soldiers. It's your support that serves as their inspiration to serve and become the soldiers they are today. The soldiers you see before you have taken a leap of faith, raising the right hand and volunteering once for Army military service and volunteering again to be an Army infantry soldier. And in doing so, they have elected to take a brave, bold step that few others have the courage to do. They joined the Army for a variety of reasons, some personal, some patriotic, some for adventure, some out of legacy, and some a combination of all those. Regardless of the original motivation, I can tell you now, after 14 weeks of grueling infantry training, what I see before me are true patriots, ready to serve selflessly and defend our nation and our way of life. When I look at these soldiers, I see the fabric of America. They come from all across the country, they represent over half the states in the Union, and their ages span from 17 years old all the way into the 30s. Most are straight from high school, a few have college degrees and even master's degrees, and they are the right team to defend our freedoms because they represent the best in all of us. To the infantry soldiers on the field, your drill sergeants have taught, coached, mentored, and challenged you with the most intensive initial infantry training the world has to offer. You are the world's best. You have endured Georgia heat, cold, rain, lack of sleep in the field, and friendly corrective drill sergeant training.
Yeah.
Yes, very friendly. And intense physical challenges that turn you into lethal warriors ready to deploy into harm's way and defeat our enemies. To be in the infantry is not an easy life, but I can think of none that is more rewarding. I see in you unlimited future potential. Some of you will do your service, return to civilian life, and get back to society, and some of you will have distinguished military careers, serving 20 years or more. I'm willing to bet somewhere in this formation is the next Command Sergeant Major of the Ranger Regiment, 10th Mountain Division Sergeant Major, and possibly even the next Sergeant Major of the Army. I myself was standing on a field like this 25 years ago in your shoes. You never know what the future will hold. My advice is take charge of your future, explore your potential to the fullest, and I'm proud of all you've accomplished. And remember, if all else fails in combat, you're out of ammo, and the situation looks bleak, rally who you have left, charge that hill, and finish them off with your hatchet. Follow me, brave and bold, love the country.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Soldier's Creed is the standard for all soldiers to live by. The Soldier's Creed helps soldiers understand that despite their very diverse backgrounds, all soldiers are warriors and members of a team. We invite all soldiers, both past and present, to stand and join us as the Distinguished Honor Graduate from Charlie Company, 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment, Specialist Joshua Richardson, leads the Army's newest infantryman in the Soldier's Creed.
Soldier's Creed! I'm an American soldier! I'm an American soldier! I'm a loyal member of the team! I'm serving people of the United States to live in the Army values! I'm serving people of the United States to live in the Army values! I'm always placing the mission first! I will always place the mission first! I will never accept defeat! I will never quit! I will never quit! I will never leave a fallen comrade! I am physically mentally tough! I am physically mentally tough! Trained and proficient in my warrior tactics and drills! Trained and proficient in my warrior tactics and drills! I will always maintain my heart, my equipment, and myself! I will always maintain my heart, my equipment, and myself! I am an expert, and I'm a professional! I am an expert, and I'm a professional! I stand ready to deploy, engage, destroy the enemies of the United States of America in close combat! I stand ready to deploy, engage, destroy the enemies of the United States of America in close combat! I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life! I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life! I am an American soldier! I am an American soldier!
Ladies and gentlemen, as the soldiers pass to your front, we invite you to take pictures, but please remain in your seats. When the American flag passes to your front, we ask that you rise and that the gentlemen remove their headgear. Once the American flag is passed to location, you may be seated. Additionally, we ask that you please remain in stand until the band has completed the field and command approved before conclusion of the ceremony. Commander of Troops for today's ceremony is Major Nathan Hobby for Hopkinton, Rhode Island. Bravo Company, 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment, is commanded by Captain Jency Torres from Brooklyn, New York. The platoon sergeant for 1st Platoon is Sergeant First Class Seth Leday from Lake Charles, Louisiana. The platoon sergeant for 2nd Platoon is Sergeant First Class Jesse John from Miami, Florida. The platoon sergeant for 3rd Platoon is Staff Sergeant Jessica Burns from Belding, Michigan. The platoon sergeant for 4th Platoon is Staff Sergeant Jonathan Wolf from St. Louis, Missouri. The 1st Sergeant for Bravo Company, 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment is 1st Sergeant Frank Burkhart from Soda, Michigan. The Color Sergeant is Staff Sergeant Cody Vito from South Los Angeles, California. Charlie Company, 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment is commanded by Captain Michael Butler from Beverly Hills, California. The platoon sergeant for 1st Platoon is Sergeant First Class Stephen Como from Inglewood, California. The platoon sergeant for 2nd Platoon is Staff Sergeant Michael Brantley from Hollywood, California. The platoon sergeant for 3rd Platoon is Sergeant First Class Debbie Kiernan from Watts, California. The platoon sergeant for 4th Platoon is Sergeant First Class Gilbert Landkaiser from Compton, California. The 1st Sergeant for Charlie Company, 2nd Battalion, 58th Infantry Regiment is 1st Sergeant Juan Franco from Los Angeles, California. Delta Company, 1st Battalion, 50th Infantry Regiment is commanded by Captain Eric Vonnegut from St. Paul, Minnesota. The platoon sergeant for 1st Platoon is Staff Sergeant Jacob Hill from Springfield, Missouri. The platoon sergeant for 2nd Platoon is Staff Sergeant Lee Woodby from Detroit, Michigan. The platoon sergeant for 3rd Platoon is Staff Sergeant Aribe Aguilar from Fort Chester, New York. The platoon sergeant for 4th Platoon is Staff Sergeant Christopher Gill from Grantsville, Utah. The 1st Sergeant for Delta Company, 1st Battalion, 50th Infantry Regiment is Staff Sergeant Matthew Hiller from Eugene, Oregon.